I'm going to do a keto test here and see how well our MCT bulletproof coffee has an effect on your ketone levels. So right now I'm going to do a ketone test and just drink the bulletproof coffee. We'll be back in about an hour or 45 minutes to an hour to see if it's made any difference in my ketone levels. So let's begin by checking the ketones on the overnight fast. I haven't eaten since last night, so let's see where it goes from there. Okay, so I'm ready now to go ahead and test and see what my fasting ketone is. In other words, an overnight sleep to the next morning without having eaten anything yet. So let's go ahead and see where that is at. Okay, so as you can see, it's at 1.6, which is in a good middle ground ketone reading, because we've been doing the keto diet for a while, so we are in ketosis. So right now it's a 1.6. In a minute we'll be making some bulletproof coffee, and then we'll give it about 45 minutes to an hour and see what the difference is. Alright, so in this section I'm going to be talking about, first of all, making a bulletproof coffee. And of course we're going to be using the C8 MCT oil, which is what we're testing to see how that affects our ketone levels. They recommend that you take MCT oils in your ketogenic diet, and it helps to get you into ketosis. And so we're going to check that out and see what a difference it makes. So we've got the keto oil. We also are going to be using Kerrygold Pure Irish butter. It's unsalted and it's grass-fed butter, which is also another important thing on the keto diet. So we're getting some of our fats, but healthy fats, by using grass-fed unsalted butter. So we're going to be using a tablespoon of butter. This one's for me and one's for my wife. You put in a tablespoon of butter in your coffee. I did 8 ounces per cup. That's what makes it 1 cup of coffee, and I put a tablespoon of coffee grinds per a cup, and so we got that together. And so then we put the MCT oil in it. There'll be a tablespoon of MCT oil per cup. So 1 in each cup. Then I also like to sweeten my coffee up a little bit. So I'm going to use a tablespoon of erythritol, which is a sugar substitute. It's a natural sugar alcohol. It does not affect your sugar intake. So I like to use about a tablespoon full of sugar just to sweeten up my coffee a little bit. Okay. Then we'll blend them up in the blender. After we get done with that, we'll drink the coffee, and then I'm going to be back in about 45-50 minutes, and we'll see if it has made a difference in my ketone levels. Okay? Alright, so it's been an hour and a half instead of 45 minutes. I just got caught up in some other stuff. that happens. But maybe that's a good thing. It'll help it to get into my system better, and this way we'll have a better check to see exactly what a difference the MCT oil made. And just so you know, this MCT oil is the C8, which means it's the caprylic oil. It's a specific medium chain triglyceride, which is supposed to get into the bloodstream quick without having to go through the digestive system, and helps to produce ketones. So let's go ahead and check that out and see where we are now with the ketone levels, if it's went up. If you remember at first it was 1.7. We're going to see if it's gone up from that or not. So let's go ahead and check that out. Count going on here. Well, it looks like it's gone up. Went from 1.7 to 2.1. So that's 0.4 of a point of a milliliter. So it went up from 1.7 to 2.1. So we can say absolutely this works. So that is an affirmative. So that shows you right there that it does. Even though I was in a pretty good level of ketone levels, within an hour and a half, it's gone up from 1.7 to 2.1. So it does help to raise your ketones. So according to what I see here, that is a positive. Okay, and next time we'll go over something else on the keto diet. Have a good day.